cervical sympathetic chain. So cervical sympathetic chain is made of two ganglionic trunks. It extends from base of skull to first cervical vertebra. It is paravertebral in position. The sympathetic chain has the following: 11 thoracic ganglia, 4 lumbar ganglia, and 4 sacral ganglia. Formation of cervical sympathetic ganglia. In the beginning, the number of cervical sympathetic ganglia correspond to the number of spinal nerves. Later, due to fusion of ganglia, there are 3 cervical ganglia, cervical sympathetic ganglia. Superior cervical ganglion. It is formed by fusion of upper 4 cervical ganglia. Middle cervical ganglion. It is formed by fusion of 5th and 6th. Inferior cervical ganglion. It is formed by the fusion of 7th and 8th cervical ganglia. Sometimes the inferior cervical ganglion and the first thoracic ganglion are fused to form cervicothoracic, or also called as stellate ganglion. Preganglionic fibers. Sympathetic chain of cervical part does not receive any white rami communicants from cervical spinal segments. The lateral horn cells of T1 to T5, that is thoracic vertebra, provide preganglionic fibers for cervical sympathetic chain. A ganglion contains multipolar neurons and few interneurons. Superior cervical ganglion. It is the largest. It is formed by the fusion of upper 4 cervical ganglia. It is situated opposite second and third cervical vertebra. It receives preganglion fibers mostly from upper 3 thoracic segments, that is T1 to T3. Its branches convey postganglion fibers and some sensory fibers. Superior cervical ganglion branches. There are lateral branches which go as gray rami communicants to C1 to C4 nerves. Medial branches go to laryngopharyngeal and cardiac branches. Anterior branches, they ramify around the common carotid artery, external carotid arteries and its branches. Then there are ascending branches, and they are internal carotid nerve, tympanic nerve, deep petrosal nerve, and nervus coronari going to pineal gland. Middle cervical ganglion. It is formed by the fusion of 2 ganglia corresponding to C5 and C6 nerves. It is situated opposite C6 vertebra. Its communications are: it is connected to inferior cervical ganglion by 2 cords. Anterior cord splits to enclose the vertebral artery. Posterior cord splits to enclose the vertebral artery. Anterior cord forms ansa subclavia, which loops in front and below the first part of subclavian artery. Branches from middle cervical ganglion. Lateral branches go as gray rami communicants to C5 and C6 spinal nerves. Medial branches. Thyroid branches accompany the inferior thyroid artery and supply the gland. Cardiac branches. These branches join to form deep cardiac plexus. inferior cervical ganglion. It is formed by the joining of two ganglia corresponding to C7 and C8 nerves. Sometimes the inferior cervical ganglion joins with first thoracic ganglia to form cervicothoracic or stellate ganglion. It is situated between transverse process of C7 vertebra and the neck of the first rib. Branches of the inferior cervical ganglion. Gray rami communicants. It gives gray rami communicants to C7 and C8, and they also supply to upper limb, that is T2 to T7. Cardiac, coming mostly from T1 to T5, convey pain fibers. They belong to middle and inferior ganglia. Vascular supply go to subclavian and vertebral arteries. The diseases associated with cervical symphytic chain are Horner syndrome, Raynaud's disease, and angina pectoris. Thank you.